Fidelity Investments tutorial. If you found value in this video, consider subscribing to the channel. Step number 1 is to go to fidelity.com. Step number 2 is you either log in or open up an account. In this case, if you don't have an open account, there are 3 different accounts, or different types, I would say. There's a retirement IRA, Roth, traditional, there's a brokerage account, a cash management account. In this case, we're going to try to open a Roth IRA, which is tax-free. Okay, it's going to ask you, are you already a customer? In this case, I am, so I'm going to click yes, click next. If you are a customer, you can log in, details, and click login. Or if you're not a customer, then click no, and then click next. Now, as you can see, when you do open up the account, it's going to say, first, you need to confirm your identity. Employment info. It says once the account's open, you need to create your user and pass, so click next. So in this case, fill out all the information. It's going to ask you for your first, middle, last name, your SSN, your number, email, address, and then click next, and I'll see you on the other side. Okay, once you've created your account and it has loaded, this is what basically this is going to look like. You have your different tabs here, the positions, the balances, documents, planning, etc. Hey, don't open that. You've got to be kidding me, bro. And this is what this looks like. As you can see, it's either markets, these are the most famous ones, or ETFs and mutual funds. You have the NASDAQ 100, top 100 tech companies, and the S&P 500, probably where your parents and great-grandparents and their great-grandparents have their money. And then you have oil, gold, Treasury, and Bitcoin. And these are considered risk-off assets, while these are considered risk-on. More on that later. Okay, so if you want to search for stuff, you go to your top right-hand screen, and basically I'll have a list of different ETFs that we're going to be looking up. The best, the great. You can also download this in the link in the description. Okay, so the first one we're going to look off is basically YBTC, and then click enter or click right here. Okay, so this is considered a risk-off asset. It's basically Bitcoin, but it's a covered call, and it's a strategy, and it's also an ETF. As you can see, it's only $52, and if you go under here where it says distribution and expenses, this is where it gets really cool. Okay, so it only costs 0.95% to own this share right here. And if you scroll down, these are the distributions of the whole year as dividends, and this is exactly what we're looking for, because in Q1 of 2024, you would have got paid $7.27 by holding a share. Isn't that crazy? And then Q2 is $3.89. And if you scroll down, you can also see right here how much gains you have of short-term and long-term, the real dividend income, and then the dividend return. Okay, back on here on the search bar, we can also type in another asset called QQQ. And as you can see, this is literally 4 or 5 times more than the previous asset we looked up. But it is also a dividend as you go under distributions and expenses. It's a 0.2% gross and a net expense to hold on to. And as you can see with the dividends here, they are a little bit more consistent because this has been around than the last previous one. And then again, you can see all of this long-term capital gains. Basically, if you hold on to something, you buy it and you hold on to it for more than 1 year, then you only pay 20% on taxes. Short-term capital gains, the dividend income, and then the total. So basically, you have all different tabs here. When you go to accounts and trade, you can go to your portfolio, you can go to positions, trade, your dashboard, cash management, you can see your bills, documents, tax forms, etc. So have another right here, a tab, planning and advice. You can go through all of this. There's another one called news and research. You can have things on your watch list. You can have alerts. You can go to crypto, stocks, mutual fund, ETFs. This is the best thing, rating. And then again, you have some other things that you can go to. Now, this is the hack, or this is the spreadsheet that I'm going to be giving onto you guys completely for free. This will go over a dozen ETFs that you can make bank or generational wealth you choose of passive income. Okay, so in order to buy and sell, assuming you do have money in your account, you can scroll up and you can see where it says buy or sell. You can create an alert. You can add this to your watch list, etc. So we're going to click buy. And as you can see, you can trade this, or you can choose different ones right here with the asset class. You can click buy. You can have in shares or the dollar amount. Let's say we want to purchase $1,200, and you have market, which will purchase at the price it currently is at. Or you have limits. You can purchase it, let's say, at a lower price. And then you can go to preview your order, and it'll say select an account, and then voila! If you found value, then consider subscribing to this channel. Check out the post more videos, and I'll catch you in the next one. I'm out.